My ice cube looks like Disney princess. $800 Lego Millennium Falcon set out of parts. Mom using her car phone holder for it and driving directions. Received a 3D printout of my brain after volunteering many hours in an fMRI study. Mexican government puts warnings on high sugar and caffeine products with a warning not for children. In Nepal, the Pringles mascot has different facial expressions depending on the flavor. A park bench that can fold to a table. In recognition of Memorial Day, Lowe's blocked veteran-only parking. My cat's sitting in front of the portrait we had made of them. I have a Del Taco coupon that expires in the year 2106. These photos of me and my brother where our arms perfectly line up. Someone else's flash ended halfway through my camera's capture at my brother's wedding. This hole I accidentally made with a laser. There is a family of foxes living under my house. Stop sign Talog Dublin Ireland. Stop. For duck's sake stop. Dog's face lined up perfectly. These same type of trees, except one has cigarette beds as mulch. My mosquito bite that looks like a fish. I ducking Robin Hooded a dart tonight. My husband constructed me a bouquet made from Lego. My cat looks black in the winter then becomes a chocolate tiger in the summer. My bathroom sign. It has been in my family since the 40s. This Stranger Things light box from 11 layers of white paper. Cool VW I saw today. My friend's toaster is so old, it was made in West Germany. Saw a ravine in the wild this morning. This flower I just seen while walking around. This is what an artichoke looks like if you let it bloom. I bought a can of regular beer. Regular beer. A beer that tastes like beer. My rain gutter is full of chives. How to play chess park sign. Permanent cornhole in this park. Found a bag of the bottoms of ice cream cones. This pepper put all its skill points into STEM. Stonehenge book display in shop window. This zebra cruising around town in a G-Wagon. You can purchase sewing needles that are already threaded. My friend assembled a tiny tree house for her plants. A urinal that flushes by washing your hands. This miniature motorcycle garage in Key West, Florida. Found a packet of McDonald's bacon bits from 1987 in my dad's things. My left foot is way bigger than my right foot. The micro USB to USB-C exhaust upgrade on the Fiat 500. What we find in your tires. The oil refinery next to my work is supporting Pride Month in a super conservative state. Hijab vending machine at the mall. This set of dark mode cards that I own. My moose has a smile. Very tiny crane I folded with tweezers. This artwork I saw at the beach. Airbnb I'm staying at has a glow in the dark toilet seat. This dog groomer's license plate says Cutter Butch. Balloons in the bright sunshine. Microwaved a bowl of soup and the bowl developed cricks and started to bleed. My great-great-grandfather kinda looked like Leonardo DiCaprio. This small chair my mom made from newspaper comics in the 90s. My great-great-grandmother's camera from the late 1800s. This propane tank where I work was just painted to look like a watermelon. My husband removed some plaster due to damp issues. The way the plaster fell off looks like Bart Simpson. An orange juice vending machine that juices the oranges on site. My dad made a wooden speaker system. Apparently every time I set down my beer I do it slightly more to the right. Local toy store made this old man out of Lego. He sits by the entrance. Found an Indian head penny from 1906 in my backyard. These vintage bar darts I tossed tonight. They flew like a dream. My popsicle got the punchline wrong. What do you call a smart duck? A wise cricker. Who knew a goose could do this much damage? A Monopoly board made from leather I found at an antique shop in Florida. Butter looks excited for crab legs to be dipped into it. The basement of this bar has a doll cult. 2 and only 2 computers my multi-million-dollar company uses for filing. Found an 8-leaf clover in the yard. My jury summons gave me 90 years to respond. Please complete and return the attached jury eligibility form no later than November 21st, 2104. This gin I bought contains squid ink, and it changes color when you add tonic water. I found a patch of only 4-leaf clovers. This is my dog Barney, he loafs like a cat. Hotel room directions unhelpful. We were 314. Bird that looks like it's wearing sunglasses and has a mohawk. Red onion has a heart. The dessert selection at a McDonald's in Switzerland. I still have my receipt for the first iPhone the day it launched. The bottom of a juice pack in India. All packs have different stuff written at the bottom, all of them witty. You have deduced correctly, Mr. Holmes. This is the bottom of the pack. This sign I saw at the beach. Beach litter, a free coffee if you collect a bucket of rubbish off the beach. Buckets available from the cafe. Every little helps. My ramen flavor is chicken-ish. A spray painted sign outside of an RV near Slab City, California. I'm out of we. The carpeting sign at Ella's has a dead guy on it with no explanation. weirdly patriotic gummy bears I found at the grocery store in the US. I've had this motorcycle jacket for almost 2 years and just noticed it has a St. Christopher pendant sewn into it. The lights at my school stadium trip me out. California gas station prices. So the power went out in my entire town tonight, all except one generator from a carnival ride that's in town. Amish electrician made an exploded view from my old phone. The Sonic near me has courtesy toiletries for the homeless that sometimes use their restroom. My science teacher's albino axolotl. Axel. This perfect exoskeleton I found in my garden. A bunch of trees in my morning coffee. A chair made from pulpit balls. Parents of every 9-year-old in Sweden just received a parenting book in the mail about mental health titled Vital Chats. I ordered a guitar pedal from Japan, and it came with an origami crane and a handwritten thank you note. This USB can convert to micro USB. This car being reflected onto my ceiling through the gap in the curtains. This Coleman tent bag has a removable part to expand the bad size in anticipation of no one refolding it correctly. Remove to expand bag. This interesting fellow at my job in Ohio found a massive disaster in a bag of frozen chicken nuggets. This big ace fan inside a Catholic church. This entire roll of quarters I got at the bank is 1999 Georgia's. Sign I got from a tourist shop in Austria. No kangaroos in Austria. The instructions on my ice cream sandwich were oddly specific. Keep frozen. Stay cool. For maximum enjoyment. Let's soften for approximately 3 minutes and 47 seconds at 72 degrees, 22.2 degrees Celsius, before eating. I thought this old-fashioned gas pump is neat. Unleaded pump. 1. Pump first. 2. Get amount of sale. 3. Pay inside. Letter my grandfather wrote at 7 years old to his father in 1917. Dear Daddy, tomorrow is Christmas, and I hope Santa Claus will bring you many things, and kick the Kaiser in the rump. Saw a tow truck towing a delivery truck. I found a tiny frog. Found what appears to be a lightning strike while hiking Yosemite this weekend. My Taco Bell has an expiration date. The tank I made looks like an apocalyptic train. I own Midsummer on VHS. My cookie looks like it's made out of soil. This potato I bought has a rock in it. Tiny handgun found in my husband's late great uncle's house. Adult female hand for scale. Ate at the first ever Quiznos location today. Ordered ice cream for delivery. Received a singular frozen pizza roll with my order. Comparing US dollars old and new. Store is selling roasted red pepper plants. Saw a DeLorean on the M25 on Sunday afternoon. I wonder where it was going. The car next to me had this sticker. Your stick family was delicious. The mystery machine. Capless Sharpie from Dollar Tree. This bathroom that seems fancy for being in a McDonald's in Amarillo, Texas. This Tower of Mirrors labyrinth looks like a glitch in reality. cool towel sculptures left on our bed. This person cut their grass to form the Oilers logo. My burrito bowl had a slot to fit the fork. The cockpit my wife built for a play about World War II female pilot program. Just a peacock taking a stroll across my garden. Condensation on the white paint on this mug looks like scales. The Ferris wheel of Pripyat from our trip to Ukraine 2019. The door handle on the Dora pen shop is a pen. My elephant hawk moth I found last July just hatched. Uterus shaped heating pad. Was just watching The Shawshank Redemption and realized I have the same tin that Andy leaves his letter in. The handle's on a cabinet at my dentist's office. I finally found a feral asparagus bush in the wild. We eat tiny baby shoots when left to grow. They turn into 6-foot plus trees with adorably tiny flowers. This baby hummingbird I found with its foot stuck in our apartment gate. My Venus flytrap flowered. Toki has a single black whisker. I saw a leaf bug on a car today. I got the star arrow on the first snacker out of the bag. Some mysterious person has made knitted jubilee crowns for the post boxes in this seaside town in England. This 6-in-1 pineapple I found today. Found under the front seat of a 1980s Cadillac. Cranbrook Center in Bloomfield Hills, Michigan has speed dips instead of speed bumps. This bathroom sign at a Pizza Co. Whatever. Just wash your hands please. Restroom. This sign near my house. Watch children. These cutting boards my dad and I made. This tree is growing with a spiral hollow trunk. My Barnes & Noble still has a payphone. A piece of furniture on a family living room. Printed book would like me to click here to donate. Click here to donate and be part of this project. My bread loaf didn't get sliced properly, resulting in an absolutely massive slice of bread. This part of my sheetrock texture looks like a slice of pepperoni pizza. This bouquet of 4-leaf clovers I found the other day. The guy on my pizza box looks like George Clooney. This bee sitting on a bee flower pot. My corn was growing another corn. This car has a miniature version of itself in it. This ad for power washing. Before pressure washing. I dropped some butter on the table and it looks exactly like a cat laying down. Guessing someone had an incident while my bag was in transit. Abandoned President's Park, Virginia. 20-foot tall Kennedy statue has realistic missing skull cap. I found a children's classroom that hasn't been used since the pandemic started. This power substation has lightning bolt barbed wire security. Amish microwavable popcorn. The amount of sap that came out of this knot in 50 years. Tiny screwdriver belonged to my grandpa, an electrician. This rhododendron with a single pink flower. My mutant flower grew leaves and extra flowers instead of petals. The Northern Hemisphere's largest underground lake is in Tennessee. Woke up this morning to see my two cats mingling in the bathtub with a very much alive mouse. Duck-shaped potato my mum found. pretty elaborate topiary garden in someone's front yard. This mailbox is shaped like a mail truck. Someone left space ice cream at the Columbus Space Shuttle Memorial in Arlington. I put off dealing with my wisdom teeth for 4 years, and it straightened itself. The rules for entering this Prague cemetery seems like there have been issues. Tree frogs underside. My 5-gallon jug is now labeled that it won't fit in a cup holder. Will not fit in cup holder. Map of my neighborhood looks like a bed. A spider egg hatched hundreds of baby spiders on my house wall. A picture of my great-granddad's wife that was sent when he was a POW in World War II. Next to the picture is a sketch that a fellow POW drew for him. Fully sealed, never filled can of Coke in my 12-pack. Started to reupholster a chair of my grandma's. Found newspaper from 1889 inside. Social distance keychain. It sounds an alarm whenever anyone is within 6 feet. The branches of this tree look like a heart. I rented an Airbnb where Adam Sandler also stayed. This bike repair station on a trail. Triangular crayons that won't roll off the table. Tore apart closet in my 100-year-old house. This newspaper was under the cedar lining. Cell phone tower tree next to a real palm tree. Found a beetle in the garden that looks like Darth Vader. Coca-Cola brand skirt.